If you're looking for rock-solid businesses with high success rates, you're in the right place. But let's start with some real talk. There's no such thing as a business that's guaranteed to succeed. Every venture that promises big returns also comes with its share of risks. The risk-return trade-off is a well-known concept. Higher potential returns usually mean higher risks. That's why, over the long term, stocks outperform your average bank savings account. When it comes to high-yield investments like businesses, returns can often exceed 30%. However, these high returns come with their own set of risks. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, around 20% of new businesses fail within the first 2 years, 45% within 5 years, and 65% within 10 years. But don't let that discourage you. Some businesses have a much higher chance of success, and those are the ones we'll focus on today. So, give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe if you're new here. Without further ado, let's dive into 6 types of businesses with low failure rates. I'll also share some stats to back up their success and give you a few tips on how to get started. So the first business on the list is the vending machine business. A vending machine business is somewhat tied to success. The vending industry has a success rate of 90%, while most businesses fail at an average of 85% of the time. Consider how a vending machine firm differs from a typical small business. Many businesses fail because of overhead, not having enough money for advertising, rent, and other charges. Plus, finding and keeping good staff may often be a challenge too. On the other hand, your vending machines operate for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, allowing you to earn money even while you sleep. And that's a fantastic method to make money. A lot has changed over the years. Jobs are no longer guaranteed nor secure. If you take a look at your local newspaper, if you still read that, you'll see that a lot of people are being affected by corporate downsizing. Today, job security is non-existent, especially when 90% of us work for others. Owning your own business is the only method to achieve your goals. Unlike any other industry, the vending machine industry is unique. It enables the company owner to establish a vending machine route with little or no expertise while also allowing them to operate from home in an all-cash business. And yes, you heard that right, vending machines operate entirely on cash. A vending machine business also has advantages that are uncommon in other sorts of enterprises, such as immediate cash flow from the first day on. You'll be making money. Business is conducted entirely in cash, with no bad checks, credit risks, or accounts receivable. It's a year-round business with no seasonal fluctuations of income. You have variable hours with lots of time off, very little overhead, no rent, utilities, etc. You can work out of your own home instead of an expensive office, and you don't need employees to pay. You can start this business part-time and still keep your regular job paycheck and benefits. Laundromats are another excellent business with a very low failure rate. A recent Gallup study indicated that 66% of potential entrepreneurs are held back by fear of business failure. According to Laundry Lux, however, one research indicated that laundromats had a very high success rate, with around 95% of laundromats succeeding after 5 years. Again, nothing in business is guaranteed, but that appears to be enticingly close. This is a fantastic recession-proof business that can generate money regardless of the state of the economy. After all, people's garments will constantly need to be cleaned and dried. The beauty of a laundromat is that it can be run almost completely passively. All of the heavy work of washing and drying clothing is done by the machines, and your customers do the work of loading and unloading the clothes. Of course, you'll still have to clean the laundromat, make repairs to the machines as needed, and collect the money from the machines, which is the fun part. But you may employ others to do these things for you. Now, let's look at the second business. Real estate. Andrew Carnegie is famously quoted as saying, 90% of all millionaires become Southwest through owning real estate. Did you know that more money has been made in real estate than in all industrial investments combined? Therefore, it should come as Northwest surprise that real estate investing has an enviable success record of 85.3%. Why is real estate such a lucrative venture? Well, you'll have monthly cash flow, your renters will pay down your mortgage for you, and your properties will go up in value over time. You have a formidable wealth generator when you combine these advantages with the fact that you can acquire rental homes with a loan and leverage your earnings even more. In addition, if you employ a property manager, your rental property business can be set up to create passive income. But you don't need to hire a business to manage your properties. You still can handle all of your properties yourself, spending approximately 5 to 10 hours each month on each one. In my perspective, that's really passive. Now let's look at the third business. The healthcare business. From pharmacies, clinics, dentistry, and among other services, healthcare is a fast-paced sector with several future prospects. However, there are little concerns about cost, complexity, and uncertainty that may make this sector unsettling. But with the right approach, this is among the businesses that will never fail. Whether you're an investor, businessman, entrepreneur, or inventor, you should try your luck here since healthcare prospects are set to rise enormously in the future. According to statistics gathered by Policy Advice, studies show that in most wealthy nations, healthcare consumes more than 10% of GDP. The same study said by the end of 2019, this percentage for the United States will be close to 18%, so you can only imagine how high it must be now. This is unsurprising given that the healthcare industry is the largest employer in the United States. In fact, the United States spends far more on healthcare than the rest of the globe. The global health industry was worth $8.45 trillion in 2018. Global healthcare spending could reach over $10 trillion in 2022. As we can see from current data, healthcare is one of the world's largest and fastest-growing sectors. And as doctors and nurses are burdened with the pressure of attending to a large number of patients during this COVID-19 pandemic, people have resorted to services from small-scale medical centers or clinics rather than queuing in general hospitals, mostly for fears of being infected with the virus. I hope you are all writing this down somewhere. Now let's look at the fourth business. The transportation business. If you start with a good business strategy, you may make a lot of money in the transportation industry. There are several prospects in this area, but you must first analyze the existing demand depending on their geographical region. Transportation also includes vital features such as ambulances, medical emergency outstation shifting, and so on. Furthermore, traffic congestion in numerous major cities has paved the way for public and private transportation to coexist on the roadways. As a result, a large number of individuals rely substantially on transportation. In light of the foregoing, the transportation industry has experienced a dramatic surge in demand. The number of taxis, Ubers, and Lyfts on the road is increasing. It has proven to be a lucrative business, and many people consider it as a viable startup concept. It is now simpler than ever to establish a transportation business, thanks to the rise of e-commerce, the gig economy, and online platforms. So, what exactly is a transportation business, you may wonder? Well, basically a transportation business is one that transports things or people for a charge from one location to another. A transportation business may take numerous forms, from a full-fledged long-haul trucking operation to a simple weekend side hustle driving for Uber, and everything in between. And these sorts of enterprises have a 76.4% success rate. Your outcomes may vary, and specific transportation businesses may be more dangerous than others, but on average, you may expect a high success rate. The agriculture business. This is the fifth business on our list because agriculture is one of the most important contributions to the global economy, as it feeds billions of people every day. Agriculture contributed 4% of global GDP in 2018, according to World Bank figures, although it may account for more than 25% of GDP in some underdeveloped nations. Agribusiness, or agricultural business, refers to the manufacture and sale of agricultural products such as farm equipment and supplies, machinery, and other farm-related services, in addition to real farm activities. Agriculture businesses are known for their resiliency and low failure rates. These can include a wide range of businesses, including farms and a variety of associated businesses. Agriculture firms have a phenomenal success rate of 88%. If you have a green thumb and an interest in farming or other agriculture-related industries, this might be the right opportunity for you. So, thank you so much for watching, and let me know your thoughts.